Alright guys, welcome back to the channel where today we're talking both WWE 2K22 and 2K23 as we have some new details to share around the success of 2K22 and how that's impacting 23. Plus, we also have some new details on a potential new patch update that is currently being tested. Before we get into any of that though, if you want to stay up to date with all the latest news, then please do hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so that you don't miss out on future videos. So let's start out with WWE 2K22, as the latest 2K earnings call took place on Monday, and it revealed that WWE 2K22 was a massive success, not just in terms of recent games, but in the whole WWE 2K franchise. Supporting this, the 2K press release noted that in the US, WWE 2K22 had the best month 1 of any title in WWE 2K history, bringing in more sales than any other WWE 2K game. Because of this, Take-Two, 2K Sports' parent company, they reported that their net bookings, which are the amount of products and services sold both in terms of digital and physical products, they were actually up 41%, which is attributed a lot to WWE 2K22. While a lot of people won't be interested in those numbers, the takeaway from them is that releasing WWE 2K22 in March rather than October and November, it proved to be a huge financial success, as the positive reviews, coupled with releasing the game in a period of the year that generally doesn't have a lot of competition, it all led to the game doing sales numbers that far exceeded anything that this franchise has done before. Due to these sales numbers and how lucrative the March release date was, it appears that 2K Sports are now planning to stick with the March release for WWE 2K23, as despite not officially being announced publicly, WWE 2K23 was mentioned in the earnings call where it was listed as one of 2K Sports' upcoming titles. While we don't have a specific release date as of yet, the upcoming list did feature the time period that the game was expected, with this listed as Fiscal 2023. That means that the game is currently set to release during fiscal year 2023, which runs from now until March 31st, making another March release highly likely. By continuing on with the March release window, 2K's hope is that lightning will strike twice and that we'll see the same kind of results with 2K23, though whether or not that will happen is something that's up for debate, as while releasing the game in a down period with less competition played a big part in the success of 2K22, the other factor, which isn't being talked about, is that 2K22 released after a gap of more than 2 years since the last game, and because of that, you have to imagine that a lot of the sales came from people desperate to play something new, and that's something that won't be the case next time. Something else that may affect the sales is the current state of WWE 2K22, as despite the positive reviews when the game was released, issues have since came to light that weren't initially apparent, with each patch update also appearing to cause more issues that weren't there originally. These ongoing problems have left players crying out for more patch updates, as now that the final DLC has been released, going off past years, this is the point in which 2K will generally stop updating the game, as once the final DLC releases, focus will then tend to shift to the new game. Now, in regards to patch updates, following the release of the final DLC, I did try reaching out to 2K, and I was told that if the community are vocal about certain issues that continue to cause problems, 2K would assess those issues and potentially look at providing a fix, especially if it were a big problem affecting a lot of users. So will we see any more patch updates? Well, that's where there might be some good news, as the testing branches for WWE 2K22 were actually updated with a new patch 6 days ago, so there is a newer version of the game currently being tested, though it's unknown if that update will include bug fixes or if it's a smaller update to continue providing content for my faction, as it's expected that 2K will continue to offer up new packs, and to do that they'll likely need to patch the game to include any new content. So as things stand, I guess it's a waiting game, as not only are we waiting on whether or not we see a new patch, but we're also waiting on news of WWE 2K23, as 2K stated during the earnings call that the team at Visual Concepts are hard at work on the game and that 2K will have more to share on it shortly. So that's the latest news on WWE 2K22 and 2K23. Let me know what you make of the news in the comments and whether or not you prefer the series releasing in March, and if you want to stay up to date with any new developments, please do hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon to be notified whenever a new video is released. Until next time though, thank you so much for watching, have yourself an awesome day, and I'll catch you later.